This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Charleston White, the guy who likes to snitch on people and call the cops, is arrested. Charleston White has been arrested on 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and it's currently being held without bond, which means they can't determine if it was self-defense or not. It's not a clear-cut case. This happened yesterday. No bond with a deadly weapon. Okay, so we'll see. Man, the Breakfast Club hating on Drake. They were like, yeah, Drake's album came out and it's charting. I don't know why it's charting, and I don't know why he's wearing T-shirts in Australia with arrows on it, and I don't know why he has a drone flying above his doing that video with a drone. Like, wait, what? What is this, the Kendrick Lamar Club? Kendrick Breakfast Club? Like, what's going on here? And then they're like, and he's so goofy the way he's dressing. Like, how is he charting? I don't even know why. I'm not hating, but I mean, geez. And after you hear Kendrick's lyrics playing in your head, like, I don't like the way you dress, the way you walk. I'm just like, I don't know. I can't look. And then you would think, like, just with the mess, why does she feel so comfortable talking about people like this? I mean, all I gotta say is just with the mess. Come on, man. Let's play that again. If you don't get it, look at her face. Yes. She shouldn't be talking about anybody, okay? Without any money, she looks like insane. Look at that. Whoa. 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 Strong face. She should calm down, okay? She's the next Drake hater next to Charlemagne. It's a weird obsession. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar, he's beating Drake by 25 million streams. Listeners per month. He has 102 million now. Going on 103 million. That's the Super Bowl boosted him. Boom, shot him through the roof. He was under Drake always by like 10 million. Drake would maintain about 75. He would have 65, right? After that Super Bowl and GNX, boom, 102 million monthly listeners. I think he's the first rap artist to cross it, right? Yep. First rapper of all time to have 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify. It's big. So congratulations to him. We got Soulja Boy. He got a new style. Now he's taking the Dallas, Texas way of rapping. Soulja Boy does that. You don't want to play your new music for Soulja Boy. He might run away with it. It's possible, okay? Might run away with your style. Now Boosie reacts. Boosie was supposed to be on the show for the Big Meech concert. He went on Vlad recently and talked about it. Man, Boosie was scared, terrified to talk about Big Meech. He says, I got on the phone with Big Meech, and when he came home, he wanted to talk to me. Bro. Boosie, you're one of the last people want to talk. But you were useful. You reached out to him. First of all, let's be very clear what happened here. Boosie reached out to Meech through Lil Meech. Said, I want to speak to your dad. Welcome him home. That's what happened. He got on the phone with him, and then he said, you know what? I'm going to put you on. A couple weeks later, he called him to do the concert, and Boosie said he'll do it for free because Boosie wants to appear as a real dude. And yeah, but here's the thing. So then it was brought up about the Cuffy situation. He's like, I didn't know nothing about the Cuffy situation. Yes, you did. You've been in on the other interviews talking about these things. You did. You knew about it. And it's not a clear cut. Let me be very clear. It's not a clear cut. It's kind of like the T.I. thing. It's not clear cut if he told on anyone directly, but it's appearing to be. It's like in the paperwork, it seems like he was instructing Because it says it clearly in her testimony. Like, Cuffy would call her and ask for Suarez's number out of nowhere. Why would he know about that? The only way he would know about Suarez, who Big Meech knew from prison, is if Big Meech told him about it. I know somebody that got good numbers, and talked to Tammy, right? And then Tammy would, okay, but so even if, let's say Big Meech wasn't trying to set his friend Cuffy up, he was just trying to make a link to get some money, right? You still, for some reason, when that was revealed, you didn't get any additional time. I don't care what happened. I don't care if the DE agent was smashing this person or not. You made these, you did this, and it was testified in court that you did do that, and there will be repercussions behind that. Absolutely. Okay? Without a doubt. Just say he wasn't sitting, or just say he knew nothing about it. Like, let's just go that route, you know? Which is highly unlikely. But, because why would you be meeting Suarez and trying to keeping in touch with him? You're trying to find a way. Meech isn't stupid. He's not a stupid person, okay? Nobody wants to do 30 years, and that's what he was originally given, 30 years. Because of law changes and everything, he got a time reduction of 60-something months. And then he got 96 months out of nowhere, okay? Which is fine, okay? We can investigate that all we want. And it's going to be all assumptions at that point because there's no clear cut him getting on the stand. You have to really just believe what you feel. It's funny style. Boosie would look at this with anybody else and say, that's not right. But guess what? He's terrified of Big Meech for some reason. And when he was talking about the response that Lil Meech had to 50, 50 is more of a father figure to Lil Meech than Big Meech is. He was like, he should have been F you, that's my father. He doesn't know his dad. His dad went away when he was like 3 or 4 years old. 50 Cent made sure, okay, so he bought the life rights from Big Meech. There was nothing attached to it. Big Meech was like, make sure my son plays me. Otherwise, we can't do this. 50 Cent met his son at an audition and said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on you and put him to acting school, and believed in him for 2 years. And he showed that he could play his father, and he gave him the role. That's what happened. And since then, 50's given him millions of dollars. Big Meech and Southwest T got money too. That we don't know how much they got. Okay, but 50 Cent has been clear that Lil Meech, got about $4 or $5 million. I'm sure Big Meech got like $1 million in residual, and then residuals or something on top of that for his life rights, something like that. Maybe 500,000. Who knows? You know. And Southwest T, to add to the story, got a consultant fee because they didn't buy his life rights. It doesn't say anywhere that he owns the life rights of Southwest T. So Southwest T, maybe they weren't even interested. They just wanted to tell the BMF side, you know. They didn't, you know, which is weird that they wouldn't buy Southwest T's life rights too. But anyways, Tammy owned the life rights, and she did the deal with 50, and she's the one that was 100% confidential informant. It's not even like, and that was Meech's assistant. It's just weird. Okay. Boosie picks and chooses who he wants to stand on. That's a snitch, and I don't mess with snitches. That's all a facade for Boosie to appear he's like a real dude from the streets. Okay. He's from the streets, but he's caught up in appearing to be real, right? Like, oh, I stand on no snitches, right? No snitches, right? But he'll pick and choose who he calls a snitch. Remember when he went hard at T.I. and backed off right away? T.I. pressed him, and he backed right down. Boosie backs down. He's scared of Big Meech, but also now he's going to get it from 50. 50 is going to diss him now because he said, if I was Lil Meech, I would have told 50, F you. And he didn't really go into how he felt about the concert being canceled. He says, I didn't hear about the concert being canceled until like 2 hours before. I had my outfit and everything, and I was ready to go. Didn't really go into that. It's funny, man. He's scared. You could tell he's scared in the interview to talk about it. He just doesn't want to talk about it. Don't look at that as like, well, real people don't speak about stuff. Boosie's been gossiping on Vlad TV, and I'm not saying I'm not a gossip. I'm just saying, Boosie, don't talk about real dudes don't speak. He's a gossiper. This is what he does. This is his new career. He gets paid to gossip. So gossip. Talk about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Talk about it, Boosie. You want it to be on you want to get paid for interviews? Talk. I haven't seen him on Vibe for a while. I thought he was replaced by Whack 100. Whack 100 despises Boosie too. Whack 100 is another one that's a little funny, but anyways, we'll get into more of this later. Boosie terrified of Big Meech. Let's just be honest, okay? It is what it is. But maybe he has his reasons. Maybe he messes with some dudes that are part of BMF and he just doesn't want to make it messy. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.